Hi Aries, it's Faye and this is going to be your reading for October 2018. I'm sorry I'm a bit late getting this out to everybody, but I had a lot of problems with my equipment, so that's me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to get this out at some point today. Right Aries, let's see, what do we have for you for October? I feel that October you've maybe been having, there's a lot of cards here that depict emotions. There's a lot of cups, there's a lot of wands, a lot of fire, there's a lot of fire and water going on here. Maybe your emotions and feeling quite conflicted. I feel you're feeling really conflicted this month, Aries, because it would seem to me that something you've been waiting on to come in for you is you're still waiting. And I think a lot of the time you've been trying to listen to your own intuition, because up here we've got the High Priestess, and I think you've been trying to listen to your own intuition, but you've been getting you've been getting blindsided by other people. There's a lot of other kind of male energies around you at the moment. We've got the Knight of Cups, we've got the King of Cups, we've got the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of male energy, I think, that has been kind of stifling your own judgment and things. It could be that a Knight of Cups can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It doesn't have to be, can just be somebody with that kind of that kind of energy, can have a lot of water within their chart. You yourself can have a lot of water in your chart, Aries. I mean, everybody's got different aspects to them, but I think like that you became quite emotional, and maybe you're going to have to, you've got a lot of inner turmoil. I think you're going to have to kind of try and make your own decisions this month and don't be led by other people. I think there is going to be a celebration as well, maybe an anniversary or a birthday or something happening in the month of October for people round about you. You could be attending birthday parties or anniversaries, weddings, that kind of idea, because we do have the celebratory card here. We've got the Nine of Cups, but right beside the Nine of Cups we've got the Tower. And I really feel for a lot of Aries for the month of October, a huge change is going to be coming in for you, and it might be something that you have been trying to put off yourself, of making a choice, of making a decision on, but it's going to happen to you anyway, because it's karmic. It's time for to make this change. This could be a move within your home, your job, your relationships, friendships, lovers. Like a lot of these could be coming up from maybe a breakup, and it's really something you're finding really hard. We have the Five of Cups here. In fact, there's two fives. No, there's not. There's three fives in this spread, and five depicts you feeling that you've not really made a decision. Things are still in early stages, and I think that with the Five of Cups here, you feel that by making this change is going to be really quite heartbreaking, but there is things there that is going to come about after this change has been made that is going to be beneficial to you. Because here we have the Five of Cups here, looking at the three cups that have spilled over, but you're not noticing that behind you there is something there just waiting for you to make this change, Aries. There's a King of Cups here. Now, this to me is maybe an older person, somebody that's old. It doesn't have to be a lot older than you, but maybe somebody that's quite mature. Can just have quite a mature energy about them. Male or female, it doesn't matter. I know it's a king, but it depends on everybody's situation. And I think this king is maybe going to be there to support you in some way, because I think there is going to be some heartbreak for Aries in the middle of October, or certainly a decision that is going to be made that is not going to leave you feeling very happy. Something's going to happen that's going to make you feel quite forlorn, but as I said, there's something there waiting. And I think like this, I've got a Four of Cups here, and the Four of Cups is just, it's almost like you're feeling you're almost feeling the pity party. You're feeling quite sorry for yourself. There's things being offered to you and there's help there for you, but for some reason you're refusing it. I think you've got the Aries tendency to be very stubborn and not want to take help from certain individuals. But coming into that month, you'll have maybe listened to somebody else that is guiding you in the wrong way and leaving you with a very conflicting feeling. And yet there will be people there that are trying to help you and guide you, and you're being stubborn and not taking it. We have the Knight of Wands here. Now this could be yourself, Aries, being the Knight of Wands, or it could just be another fire sign around you. Being Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Sorry, I forgot that for a second. Coming into your life, and I think this person's going to be there when you have to make a choice. There's going to be two situations that you're going to have to choose from, Aries. Do you go this way or do you go that way? Because we have got the Two of Wands here. You've kept me across in the road. And when I say across the road, it's across in your life, where you're going to have to start making decisions to make your life move on. And up until this point, you've just been going with the flow to make life as easy for yourself as possible. And it's actually not. It's made your life harder. And when I actually pulled out an extra card to see why this Five of Swords here, because it would seem to me you do make a choice. Okay, because we've got the Five of Swords here, but I don't know if it's the choice that you make is going to be that you don't really know if it's turned out for the best. Did you make the choice for the right reasons? Because the Five of Swords would show you here someone who looks very victorious, with his sword in the air, looking triumphant, but there's people behind him that have been left very bereft through this. Okay, so please don't go ahead and hurt people just to get your own way. But I've drawn this card, the World card, just to confirm what this means, and this is a karmic time for you, Aries. The World card would tell you that you've already went through a whole revolution and something in your life. And this is a new start. There's something coming in for you that is going to be, this decision's had to be made, even though it's left other people down. And I'm not saying that it's going to make you look or lift you up any further. It's just that you have made a decision, but it's a karmic one. This has had to happen for the next season of your life, or the next chapter of your life to begin. So we shall see what happens in the month of October for Aries. I think it's a whole new change for a lot of the signs. Please look at your moon sign and your ascendant sign, or your rising sign I should say, sun sign, to see if these do apply to you, because there'll be some months you'll apply more to your moon sign and your rising than what you will in your sun sign. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please give us a thumbs up, hit the little bell icon, and you will be notified for any more videos that is put up. And hope to see everybody later in the month of October. Bye, Aries. Speak to everybody later.